Hi everyone and welcome to GNG, Gifrit's NFT Gaming. Today we are gonna talk about one of the best NFT projects out there, Impostors. But before that I just need to add this disclaimer. Nothing I say is or ever will be financial advice. Nothing I ever said will be financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just the average guy who likes to talk about NFT gaming projects that I really like. I hope you'll enjoy this video. What is Impostors? Impostors is a AAA social gaming metaverse, which works pretty well with what they are planning to release right now. The first game they are planning to release is a social deduction game, similar to Among Us. And here's something I really like. Their main philosophy is not to play to earn, but play and earn, meaning that they are aiming to have fun first and earning second. Of course, players will be able to earn and hold tradable NFTs and fungible tokens simply from playing the game. However, that's a secondary profit. The main profit is the fun of the game itself and having fun with your friends, which is why they are creating a game similar to Among Us. Among Us is the definition of a social game where you go around and you have fun with your friends, and that's the kind of game I personally at least prefer and that I believe would be a top seller. And currently I haven't seen a game like that in the NFT space, which is why I believe that Impostors is going to be something really great. But not only that, because Impostors haven't just copied Among Us, but they have evolved it to the next level. They are evolving this by creating their own sandbox system. There's gonna be custom game modes, there's gonna be map makers, there's gonna be an expansion to the metaverse with other games, and I'll get more into that soon. But before that, let us talk about the Super DAO. So, what is the Super DAO? The DAO is basically what's controlling the entire Impostors metaverse. By holding the Super token, you will have the right to vote and create proposals regarding what we should do with the metaverse. A good example is how the DAO has voted on a 5% tax on all peer-to-peer trades across the NFT ecosystem. And what they're gonna do with this 5% is something we're gonna vote on later. For example, we can use it to buy IPs, we can use it to do revenue share amongst the token holders, or anything similar to that. Earlier I mentioned how there was going to be more games released into the ecosystem. Amongst them there's going to be the UFO racing game and the Pets Battle game. However, they have not released too much information about them yet, but there is some information in the white paper that we're going to go over later in the video. But for now, let's talk a bit more about the ecosystem. So, utilizing the profits of all of these games, they're gonna send 5% of the profits, as mentioned earlier, to the treasury that we can do whatever we want with. However, in addition to that, we as players can actually earn the blood token. And what's making the blood token so great in comparison to other gaming ecosystems is the fact that there will not be any pre-investments into the token. The only way to get access to the token, excluding the people who got in early and staked it, is to actually play the game itself. Now let's move on to UFOs. It seems like UFOs is planning to be similar to Pegaxi in the way that they are both gonna be automatic games. However, I do hope that in the future they'll decide to make the game mode more advanced and let players actually use their skills instead, because I prefer skill-based games. But that's for the future. It's actually been a long time since they launched this white paper, and I believe that they have done some updates they haven't spoken about yet. So I'm really excited to see what's going to come out once they've updated this. I really do believe that there's going to be something great, but hopefully they'll also make it more skill-based. And if they don't, I am a holder of the Super token. Hopefully you guys also are. And we could always, go in there, vote a bit, say, hey, we want it to be more skill-based, and they will make it more skill-based. That's the best thing with a DAO though, It's the fact that we all can go in there and say what we want, and the majority rules. we are part of the decision. It's not only the whales, but all of us. But yeah, tell me, what do you think? Do you want it to be more skill-based, or do you like it like it is when it's automatic? It's up to you. But yeah, let's move on to the economics now. So you can earn blood by racing UFOs and wagering blood. So basically it's betting. You bet on yourself and you hope that you win. Spend materials to upgrade UFO components. Here you have the components. And once you upgrade the components, I guess that increases your chance of winning. Earn blood and materials by winning or reaching the podium in UFO races. I'm also assuming that there's going to be some kind of fee to enter the races, but if not, hey, then that's great. Stake super into UFOs to increase luck and avoid obstacles. I'm honestly not the biggest fan of this. I mean, don't misunderstand me, I'm a holder of the super token. I've been since they launched, but I don't know, I feel like this is kind of, hey, whales, come here and increase your chances of winning. What about the little guys, you know, like people like us? I don't know, maybe it's just me. But yeah, then you can also spend blood and materials to repair damaged UFOs. That's actually good. Spend extra blood to wax the surface of the UFO, which increases aerodynamics. Buy, sell, trade UFO and their component NFTs on the open market and assemble the ultimate ship. So basically you can buy the different components and build the ship and try to increase your chances of winning by having a higher level ship. Then galaxy metadata trait. Each UFO has a native galaxy that contributes to its base stats and cosmetic appearance. Basically rarity, whether it's an epic, common, legendary, but yeah, they basically calling it galaxy. I don't know, I kind of like that, they call it galaxy instead. And lastly, when it comes to the game modes themselves, we have the pets. So pets have two utilities. One, they're gonna be a cosmetic inside of the social deduction game. So when you run around, you're gonna have this cute little 3-dimensional pet that's gonna be following you. And secondly, you're also gonna be having this pet that you can use inside of the pet battler. And from what I've read, it's gonna be something similar to Axie Infinity. They haven't written much about the battle system itself. However, they do have weapons, shields, aura, and abilities. And you can also level up your pet to increase its stats. However, there is a max level of 10 to ensure that whales can't just come in, throw in a bunch of money, and suddenly they're the best players because they have the best stats. And now, finally, we have land. Land is basically gonna be the only way to produce materials. The aim is to create a balance between the players and the landowners. Landowners will create materials that the players need to level up pets, breed pets, upgrade land, craft UFOs, upgrade UFOs, and more. However, landowners is also gonna need blood to do what they need to do. They haven't released too much information on land yet. They have said that they're gonna release more information with a meta paper leading up to the land going live. What they have said, however, is the fact that Genesis land will be determined by the combination of Genesis season items that are bundled from the mint. The required items are Genesis Alien, Genesis UFO, and Genesis Pet. It's also important to note that they have stated that other items from the Genesis season will not hold influence on the type of land that results from the bundling process, but will be required to be present in the minter's wallet. Now, you have two choices if you want to go into their ecosystem and you want the land as well. You can either go to impostorsyndrome.live to see which ones haven't done their claims yet. And you do that by just going to the bar here and deciding, alright, you're right if they've already claimed everything, or no, you don't want them to have claimed anything. And here you can just see to what level. Of course, you also wanna think about the total price of it all, because you don't know what rarities you're gonna get if you do go and claim them yourself. So sure, you have a chance to gain legendary UFOs and pets, but you also have a chance to only gain commons. And from what I've seen of the marketplace right now, it would actually be cheaper for you to just go to the marketplace and buy the floor price of everything. But if you don't really care about price and you want to have some fun, maybe see what you get, then here you have how to get them. Alright guys, that was everything for me. Thank you so much for watching this video, and tell me what you think about the imposters, the game. Are you gonna buy some? Just hit me up in the comments and tell me everything. I would love to see what you guys think about this. Okay, I hope you all have a nice day and see you in the next video.